By using the XT enhancement, the Zen 2 architecture of the Ryzen 3000 chips can boost their clock frequency quite noticeably. These processors take advantage of optimized technology to offer elite performance, which of course also means that maximum cooling is necessary, where we come into play. So check out the following video to find out how much you can gain from overclocking and how you can win AMD's new 6-core beauty, as well as a fitting Be Quiet cooler.
By using the Boost mode, you can enhance the 6 cores and 12 threads of the brand new Ryzen 5 3600 XT from its default 3.8 GHz to a whopping 4.5 GHz. According to AMD, this overclocked CPU creates a waste heat output of 95 watts TDP, which means that each and every one of our coolers is powerful enough to keep the CPU fresh and running. Regardless of whether the pure cooling power is your main concern, you need a really low profile or unhindered access to all RAM banks, the ShadowRock 3, ShadowRock TF2 and ShadowRock Slim guarantee excellent performance. Of course, you can dial this up to 11 and use our black high-end coolers. DarkRock Top Flow, DarkRock Slim or the DarkRock 4 siblings leave absolutely nothing to be desired in terms of performance, silence and design.
If you are a hardcore gamer, AMD's boosted 6-core CPU is the perfect choice for you, especially in combination with the X570 chipset, the PCIe 4.0 interface and the improved energy regulation. So we took our DarkRock Slim, booted up the benchmark of Shadow of the Tomb Raider and compared the results when using the DarkRock Pro 4 instead, of course with the same CPU clock values.
Let's just skip the activation of the boost mode and start the Ryzen Master software, in which we manually crank all of the cores to 4.65 GHz. This was the last step, in which the stress test performed without any flaws and with 3.3% above the boost clock. The benchmark is a feast for the eyes, showing 4K resolution, mid-level anti-aliasing and V-Sync all at full speed. The FPS count was 54 on average, resulting in 8514 rendered frames while using the DarkRock Slim. Screwdriver at the ready, time for the next candidate, the DarkRock Pro 4. Using the exact same settings resulted in almost 50 more calculated frames, but still an average FPS count of 54. How can that be?
Well, it's actually not much of a surprise and emphasizes that an improvement depends on the temperatures of the cores. If they are below the critical range, where volts and clock frequencies are throttled, as they were in our case, the cores work in the green zone and fire on all cylinders. If you use the CPU standard cooler delivering 95 watts TDP, this will very quickly max out, especially in a PC case with subpar airflow, which subsequently reduces the CPU performance in order to keep it cool. Even our little DarkRock Slim delivers almost twice as much, which means that the additional 70 watts TDP of its big brother DarkRock Pro 4 are not tapped at all. But this also means that the bigger cooler has more performance reserves, which means that its fan can rotate slower, resulting in slightly less noise. Regardless which CPU cooler you choose, you should never just match the CPU's TDP but always surpass it. Also, you will probably change your CPU more often than the CPU cooler, which means that it's a sensible idea to invest into the future. Alright, and how can you win the Ryzen 5 3600 XT as well as a Be Quiet CPU cooler of your choice? It's quite easy. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done so already and answer this question in the comments section. Which Be Quiet CPU cooler do you want to win and how much watt TDP does it deliver? If you don't know that, then check out the products section at bequiet.com. My fingers are crossed, stay healthy and stay quiet.